Any addiction you attempt to end entails the reality of relapse. It is unavoidable and part of the process of purification. Understanding it and acting accordingly before and after is essential in overcoming habitual masturbation. This instructional will aim to outline all phases of relapse while procuring a path after the fact for recovery and restoration. Phase 1. Letting lust in. Ejaculation ends by the body but begins in the brain. The moment your mind meanders into objectification, willpower begins to weaken. Like a shark smelling blood, the lust leaves you wanting more. But through years of PMO, photographic imagery won't cut it. You turn to pornography, queuing up the latest depravity for the flow of dopamine to continue. I'm not abnormal, you say. Any sense of shame has been suspended in this state of sexual impurity. All logic and intelligence abandoned for a fleeting moment of pleasure. We warned you. I'm not a slave, you say. Morality aside, this is beyond good and evil. Ensconced in mental and physical attrition, avoidance is the only answer. Avoid Instagram or other social media platforms where men are subjected to sexually suggestive content. The snowball effect starts here. Avoid an idle mind, for boredom begets lust. Avoid alcohol and all other drugs. Willpower is weakened by giving a gateway to these unnatural alterations. Phase 2. Edging into oblivion. Convinced you can control an urge so strong that heroin pales in comparison, you begin self-pleasuring. Just a little, you say. Embroiled in the atonement of your shortcut, you seem satisfied. Best of both worlds has bequeathed itself unto you, allowing all benefits of retention not requiring the rigor of discipline. I've got my cake and I'm eating it too, you say. But then your body betrays you. You're spilling semen involuntarily, helplessly drowning in the hedonism you helped create. A streak built by the drop, now lost by the bucket. All your intentions eviscerated by the urge you now realize is uncontrollable. This is the reality of relapse. Phase 3. Chaser effect activated. Laying in shame, addiction asserts its authority over you. Its grip tightens and tethers to the idea that everything is okay. Binge mentality moves into your train of thought. You're convinced that rock bottom is the only building block for abstinence. To feel better, I must first feel shitty, you say. Compromised and corrupted, the demons have dug deep. Daring to deny them now might mean actual awareness of how far you've fallen. Crushed confidence can't allow that, so shackled you become. In the end, inevitable it was. Control that could not contain the primal mind. Phase 4. Road to recovery. Arduously you arrive back at overcoming addiction. Help you sought could not be bought, but the brother who hath been to hell and back brings best advice. Small steps for the saint are strides for the sinful, so pursue passionately. Immediately after relapse, take a cold shower. Condition the body to connect relapse with uncomfortable. Believe this to be a baptism, the beginning of renewal. Immediately exercise to avoid the chaser effect. Discipline does not wait. Immediately seek spiritual guidance from the God you believe in. Pray for forgiveness. Pledge to purity. Immediately assuage all guilt as demonic forces fiercely take advantage of it as a mechanism for influence. Conclusion. The reality of relapse is an enduring reminder of how illuminating a return to addiction is. The damage is not understood until separation from it occurs. Relapse can be the beginning of enlightenment. How did I ever live this way, you say? And that's just the thing. You weren't really living. Tepidly traveling through time unaware of truth. The fog lifts for those who retain rain. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I really do appreciate your support.